Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin. I'm host Pikmin level 72, and we're gonna get started off here on day 11 by heading back to the distant spring to finish up our business here by getting those last 4 pieces, including the Zirconium Rotor, which we sadly got blocked behind a wall from getting it back to ship. So the Zirconium Rotor takes 30 Pikmin to carry, so we're gonna get 30 yellow Pikmin because we don't need to go over any water. But the rest of the pieces, the other 3, are going to need some water travel. So that's why I'm getting filling out the rest of my team, or almost the rest of my team, with blue Pikmin, because apparently there is a seed over here. From when a flower Pikmin, in the heat of battle, lost its flower or died or something, and that Pikmin randomly generated more another Pikmin seed. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so we're gonna use our bomb Pikmin to blow down the wall. And then you can just kinda... yeah. Now, grab the 30 blue Pikmin. Oh, 30 yellow Pikmin. Not blue at all. Alright, I'm gonna go pull this one. And before any blue Pikmin get any bad ideas about trying to tack onto this, no. Alright. So, moving on over here. We're actually heading out back to this very large water area where there is a single piece in the very far back. And don't make nectar, come on. Instead you have to fight this frog. Or Wallywog if I want to be correct. Alright, and then over here we actually have a new enemy, just because we haven't really explored all the water in the distant spring. This is a water dumple. And what they do, while the Zirconium Rotor going in, is that they can eat multiple Pikmin at once, and they eat them actually rather quickly, so be careful. The Zirconium Rotor. Made of rust-proof zirconium, it is as shiny as new, despite being left out in the elements, in this planet's harsh elements. So, yeah, 26, just 3 more. Alright, continuing right along. Get these guys. And then these 3. It's really best to just swarm them if you have enough Pikmin. But occasionally they will eat them. In that case, that guy ate 2. I think the max is 3 they can eat at once, but I'm not positive on that. Anyway, here we have to take on this puppy blowhog, because as you'll see, it is the one containing our piece. And you're not flying away from me. Yeah, that's right, go down again. Good. Sorry about that, got interrupted there. And here we have the interstellar radio. Not only does it emit a constant S.O.S signal, it also broadcasts voices from space that will brighten up my moments of boredom. The dolphin, while comfortable, becomes quite a lonely place in the death of night. Oh, wow, that's perfect. Alright, so we're gonna just bring back the spoils of war here, because we're actually gonna have a little bit of time left over for today, considering most of the groundwork for getting these pieces has already been done. So, that's good. Alright, so we're just gonna bring back all these water nipple carcasses. Obviously, they take 5 Pikmin apiece. Okay, you can have sex, whatever. And as you may have noticed, there's actually an egg over here. And I'm gonna warn you right now, do not touch the egg, don't even get near the egg, unless you are prepared for a pretty tough, fight. That's actually an optional boss, and because we have a little bit of time, but not, like, too much time, and that boss does take up quite a big chunk of your day if you do choose to fight it, I will not be doing it in my main LP, however, I will be showing it and any other enemies that I missed in the main adventure on a bonus episode. And your prize for defeating that boss is a like a pellet that it's kind of like the Pearly Clamp's Pearl, except for instead of 50 Pikmin, it actually creates 100 Pikmin. So yeah, pretty good. And here the interstellar radio has come back to the SS Dolphin, and this is the sought after piece that makes me the most mad that it's a required piece, and I'm about to tell you why. The interstellar radio. This part will send out a daily S.O.S. signal. I have so little time remaining, though, that I have no option but to continue my search rather than waiting for a rescue party. Having to collect every part is a bit overwhelming, but I get the impression that not all parts are needed to fly the ship. And yet, this one is. Now just think about that. All this thing does is it's a radio. So all it can do is broadcast an S.O.S. to Olimar. Well, not to Olimar. S.O.S. from Olimar, or just act like a radio. And guys, stop glitching out on the edge. Because yeah, we have a little bit of extra time, but not like too much. Alright. Yep, go have fun. Alright. So, these guys are gonna bring the stuff back. I really don't need these blue Pikmin, but I feel like I haven't done much Pikmin production in this LP. Then again, it is an LP and I don't want to bore the audience with just monotonous? The boring, what's your bet? Yeah, but, boring, I don't know. Can we get another nectar? Of course not. Well, whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't want to bore the audience with boring collecting of things to create more Pikmin. And really, of all the Pikmin, the blues are kind of the least useful in the final area, which we'll be getting to in not too long. So anyway, you want to head over here. It'd be much better if I had flower Pikmin, but I'll make do with what I have. And before we go over there, I'm gonna head over here first, because there's a piece over here. If you just check your radar, see there's a piece right over there. And you want to throw 15 Pikmin up there, collect them, and then, okay, I got 17, whatever. And then throw them over here, because this is the number 2 Ionium Jet. I mean, oh, those two missed, really. So, yeah. We got a number 1 Ionium Jet, so it was only a matter of time before we discovered the number 2 Ionium Jet. Alright. And now we just need to clear those water dumpers out of the way for the piece coming back, as well as this puffy blowhog. And it's down. And it's gonna be back up. But I have more Pikmin, so it's gonna be weighed down before it can even get back up. Or it can be killed too. That's another possibility. So now that the way is clear for the number 2 Ionium Jet, it's time to head over here and actually find a new mechanic to the game. Well, it's not really new. We've actually seen it. There have been multiple opportunities to use one of these before, especially in the 4th Naval, but I haven't, because I knew this part was coming up, and so I just knew I'd just explain it here. Pretty much what these flowers you've been seeing around here are, they're called candy pop bulbs. And what they do is that they are, as you probably noticed, the 3 colors that are the same as the Pikmin, the red, blue, and yellow candy pop bulbs. And what they do is that they create, when you fill Pikmin into them, they will spit out Pikmin sprouts of the same color as the flower. And the jet is back. Good. So like for instance, I was throwing blue Pikmin into a candy pop bulb, and it was spitting out yellow Pikmin. And obviously the candy pop bulb is yellow, so the color matches. Ionium jet. The edge for these jets boasts that with excellent mileage, that's easy on the family budget. This jet will keep your wife smiling and propel you to a happy home life. So we just need one more to get more no, next level. So yay for that. Alright. And the candy pop bulbs function 10 at a time. So upon throwing the 10th in there, it will automatically close up and shoot out those 10. And so now we're gonna pick the yellow Pikmin. And the reason we're picking them is because the last piece is actually in a high up edge, and it's surrounded by water, so the only way to get yellow Pikmin out here is to actually make them out here. Like so. And you only need 20. I always overestimate this number, and it's understandable considering this piece is actually rather large. And if I can zoom out, it's over there in the top right corner, so hidden by the day symbol. There it is, in better view. And it looks like a rather big piece, so I always think it takes more than just 20 Pikmin to carry. But maybe they were feeling generous with having to get yellow Pikmin out here. And I better call them off that before they go into the water and commit suicide. I found my Kronos reactor. Using strange new technology, this machine is able to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. I am constantly amazed at how many mysteries are locked inside the parts of my ship. So yeah, that's great. Again, this game getting very scientific in its ability to warp the fabric of space and time in order to go faster. Or travel through hyperspace or something, I don't know. But obviously we're gonna get a blue Pikmin to carry that back, because it has to go through water. And now we'll take the long process of turning these yellow Pikmin back into a candy pop, throwing them back in here to remake them blue. The only problem with the candy pop bulbs is that if you throw a flower Pikmin into them, a leaf Pikmin will actually pop out. So you're going to be losing some of that hard-earned flower Pikmin, but it's not that big of a deal, especially if the situation calls for a different type of Pikmin, like this one does. However, this is the only time it's ever required in the game. The ones in the forest naval can be helpful, like there is a red candy pop bulb near the analog computer. That way you can get the analog computer out of the water and then immediately turn your blue Pikmin into red Pikmin in order to carry it through the fire geysers that are nearby. And with that, we've cooked our 29th piece, the Kronos reactor. This reactor changes permutations in the space-time continuum into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band. Don't ask me how that makes any sense, I don't know. So that filled up the engine part of our ship. It actually filled out the rest of Okay, great! Again, getting interrupted. You know what, that's staying in here because I've already had a fail recording and I don't want to record this again, so you know what, you're gonna hear that. Or if it's too far off, then you're not gonna hear it. And then I'm just gonna look like a madman. But oh well! Anyway, so yeah, that was the Kronos reactor, 29th piece, and our ship then improved itself, like always, and we can now get to the final level once this day is over. And you may have noticed that, well, maybe you probably did notice, but that look of the ship is actually the final look that our ship will have, because the final piece and the final area is actually one of those pieces that does not appear on the outside of the ship. It's one of those interior ones, which is unfortunate. And if you've been keeping track of the number of unnecessary pieces we have so far, you may have actually noticed that I said that there were 5 earlier on, and there's only 4 that we've gotten so far: the UV lamp, the massage machine, the space float, and the Nova Blaster. So, by process of elimination, you actually find out that the last piece in the final area is actually an optional piece, because if they made it a required piece, there wouldn't be any middle ending, because you'd have to get all other 29 pieces to get that required piece. So in actuality, all 30 pieces would really be required. So that's how the middle ending is made. And really, the middle ending is probably the hardest ending to achieve, because as you can see, I have 19 days to get one more piece. So the good ending requires me just getting that last piece on day 12, which we'll be doing. In the worst ending, you can just mull around and not do anything for all the days, and then hit day 30 and not get like very few pieces. But for the middle ending, you gotta get the 25 required pieces at least, but you can't get all the pieces. So once you get to about here in the days, you'd have all the pieces, and then you kind of have to go to sunset a lot and get to day 30. So, kinda unfortunate that. Alright, I'm just gonna manually put away my blue Pikmin, because I don't feel like waiting for them. Well, you don't really wait for them in the final cutscene. It all kind of happens at once. But, oh well. So yeah, you can see a red candy pop up there. In fact, you can actually go up there using that geyser. But, that one's not that useful, because you can just bring red Pikmin in here. Which was what we did to fight that, armored cannon beetle, I think, yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. So, good. And, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna make Alamo drown by making him sleep in water. And then he dies, and that's the end of the piece. Alright guys, I guess I lost. No, not really. We've actually completed day 12 here at the Distant Spring. We've also completed the Distant Spring in general. We've also completed the final look of our ship, and we've unlocked the final area, and which holds our final piece, and the key to getting the best ending and our victory in Pikmin. So yeah, it's gonna be another pretty short LP, 12 main series videos, one for each day. But unlike my other previous LPs, this one's going to have more than just one bonus episode. It's probably gonna have like 6, I'm thinking. So look forward to that. Anyway, 11 days since it's back. At last, but a single part remains. Since I've recovered 29 of the missing parts, the dolphin's power is near capacity. In the forest depths below, I see a region where my final part must lie. Clearly, this is my final trial. My life support fails in 19 days. Courage. Here we have no graphs of the Pikmin. You can see right after midday how the numbers of the blue Pikmin decrease at the exact same rate that the number of yellow Pikmin increase, and then vice versa afterward. That's obviously the candy pop bulbs working first to make blue Pikmin and yellow Pikmin, and then vice versa. So for the first time in a while, we've actually had a good day in battle. We only lost two water jumbles, so that's pretty good. And we sprouted 82 Pikmin, so that's very helpful. We now have a lot more blues than either reds or yellows. Still haven't left any behind, and that's how it's going to be staying, because as long as you get the last piece on the final day before nighttime, you can't lose any Pikmin behind there. So we have just one part remaining. We have 19 days to get it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty confident that we can get this last area done in that amount of time. In fact, it's only going to take one day. Alright. So, with that, a new area opens up across the lake on a separate island, and a whole bunch of meteors are falling from, or meteorites? No, I think the meteors are falling from the sky. Or shooting stars, or comets, or whatever you want to call them. That's like, a little reward for getting to the final trial. I always misread that as a kid. But, anyway, that'll do it for day 11. So next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're going to be heading into the final trial, getting that last piece. and finishing out this game. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys then.